Hey, baby. Call me a creeper because I'm trying to explode on your face.
I'm so excited for the Minecraft movie.
Okay.
I'm so
You
excited.
didn't hear that one?
I did.
You didn't hear
and
that joke?
I'm just going to move past it. But...
And welcome, everybody, to episode 10 of
Gen Xenophobic.
I'm your host, Y. Figueredo.
I'm Luca Branches.
And, man, I am back in my normal spot.
Ooh.
I did not like last episode's setup.
I did not.
I feel comfortable. I feel Gen Xenophobic.
I feel
xenophobic.
Happy I can't hold your hand this time because that was very
That was
gay
the best
moment.
part.
But, yeah. Jesus, man. Oh, yeah, it's nice to be back in the usual setup.
You are your most homophobic when you're 16 years old. You will never be more homophobic in your life until you get to like 80. That's the graph of homophobia. This is homophobia, and this is age, and it's just.
I wouldn't call it homophobia.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I think homophobia is acceptance of gay people, right? It's more like gay-itis. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want the gay.
Gay-itis?
You know what I'm saying? It's like cooties. It's like I'm not. Don't give me.
Well, that's the thing.
Don't get the gay on me.
I swear, it's the ages where you get the least amount of women that you're just the scaredest to show any emotion to men.
Well, yes, because
you know what I mean?
Because you don't have proof, right? Because there's no proof yet. There's nothing to like. There's no look. I'm not a racist. I did this, right? Or like, there's nothing.
So you're telling me everything like you tell your dad you love him, and then you got to go eat some pussy. Like you got to even out the scales. Is this what you're telling me?
Yes, because otherwise,
Jesus
it's like
Christ.
There's nothing stopping your friends from being like, dude, like you're gay. If someone says you're gay, you can be like, dude, I have a girlfriend. What do you? Which actually
so
that is more like you're probably gay, dude. If somebody calls you gay and you're like, I have a girlfriend. What?
That's what I was just gonna say. I was like, so you need a comeback to you're gay. You can't just be like, okay.
But it's
like,
about the feeling. It's like because.
You
like,
feel gay?
No.
I feel kind of gay today,
That's not
man.
what I mean. I'm saying if I hold my friend's hand, right? I could do that if I have a girlfriend. Like I could do that for as long as I want because I know, because in my heart I'm like, I don't care what other people think.
So you're convincing yourself.
No.
This is all about you in your own mind.
Hear me out. So I'm like, I don't care what other people think because I know if they knew me, they'd know that I have this I have a girlfriend, right? But if I held his hand and I didn't, then they could talk to me and there'd be again no proof. There'd be like
so the hotter the girl is, the more gay activities you could do.
That's 100% what I'm saying. I don't know how you nailed it.
So if you date the hottest girl in your school, you could walk around holding hands with like Rocco. You guys could just walk around holding hands.
I could kiss him on the lips.
Ain't no way gonna say shit to you.
Doesn't matter. If my girlfriend's standing right next to me, I could be making out with a guy, and if she's a 10 out of 10, like, doesn't matter. But
damn, man. Yeah. The mental gymnastics that us men go through on a daily basis, you women have no idea.
It's really just to satisfy ourselves. It's not for nobody else cares.
No, it's not. It's not ourselves. It's within other males.
Yeah.
Schemas of us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like this. Let's do a thought experiment for a second. Would you rather have a partner who everyone else finds attractive but you're not attracted to, or someone you're attracted to that nobody else is attracted to?
Well, everybody knows the answer to this, right? And I think as you grow...
because the answer changes as you get older. But when I was your age, it was like, give me the one I'm not into, baby. Give me the one that everybody's lost in.
Well, actually, okay, here's what I think. Because usually I'm actually like that for that most of the time. But there are some options that I'm actually willing to change my perception and say if I think she's hot but nobody else does, because it's almost like I think I'm better than everyone.
You're investing in a stock.
No, yeah, it's not even investing. It's like no, I think that she's a better person, and like I don't know. This happened.
It's
with
like
a girl.
you have the eye. You have the. Oh, this happened.
No, this didn't happen. But like I thought this girl was hot, right? And then my friend, Rocco was like, no, dude, she like, God, no, like, are you kidding me? And I was like, no, dude, I think she's really hot. And nobody agreed with me, but I still was. I don't know. It just gave me more. like self-righteousness that I was like, these
Do you
guys
think-
don't know. Like, you know.
Do you
what I
think girls feel the same about us? Girls, if you're watching, please weigh in. Would you rather a guy that you're attracted to that everyone else is like, ugh, or a guy
That's
that
a
you're
really
like, ugh, and everyone else is like, oh, fuck. Because I'd be so interested to see what women say. I'd be so interested.
Yeah, I know. I really don't know. You're right, because there's so many different cultural things for there. But I would say, I think there's few that I would go the opposite, where it's like nobody else does, but I do. Because I think those ones are special or extra special, and so those are the ones you should go
Special.
for. But I know, because I don't know what it is. It's not like I know the person. It's just like I don't know why, like that one, right? And
Speaking of people nobody's into, we had a crazy heckler
oh yeah, we did
at
have a
our
crazy
Toronto
heckler.
show.
Oh, that was insane.
We had a fucking crazy heckler at our Toronto show. Odd she's watching this. I'd say 85%.
Yeah, probably.
85. This is going to be me talking to her into the camera, like me rizzing up the Muslim girl, except the opposite.
Yes.
It's just me like shitting on her, like, hey, you should have quieted down. So we had 4 tour dates this week. Oh, finally back at home. Finally getting some sleep, man. We were in Washington, D.C. Wednesday, New Jersey Thursday, New York City Friday, and Toronto Saturday. And how do you feel like they went?
Run. I think it went overall pretty well. Pretty good.
Went pretty well.
It was yeah, I mean, it was better than like I feel like we'd expect. I don't know, it was just because like even though there were so many logistics and stuff, it kind of was figured out and it worked out all good. Nothing like insanely bad. So yeah, it was cool.
And it felt good to have done it. Once you're done, you're like, we really did do that. Good for us.
It's just nice. Oh my god, so nice. Best part of being done, I think, honestly.
No, but dude, so if you weren't there, if you were at the Toronto show, comment what you think of.
Oh yeah.
Let's give her a name. Mandy.
Bro. Just give her like
Rwanda.
Blue hair
Rwanda.
lesbian.
So.
Okay. No, that's actually like a term.
Yeah, so she was sitting right up front. So we offer front row tickets. Usually I think those, it's slightly more expensive, and I think it's usually for the people who want to be crowd worked or the biggest fans. We found there are 3 kinds of people that sit in the front row. People who want to be crowd work, people who are big fans, batshit insane people. Those are the 3.
Yes. Well, the thing about this lady was that it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's not that she didn't understand a comedy show. It's just like, it was that same idea of like she's just talking to the TV like she's really in it. And so she doesn't really feel others around. I don't know, but
yes,
like, yeah. Because during my set, she was like talking about the jokes I was doing, like, oh my God, like, yeah, this happened to me, like, whatever. And because it just seemed like she was engrossed in the act. And during some of my jokes, she would like scream and fall on the ground.
Yeah, she would scream.
But it's not like she's a bad person. It's just like, yeah, that's.
No, she's the kind of heckler where there are different kinds of hecklers. She was loving the show. She wasn't one of those hecklers who didn't like it. She was loving it, but it's just that her demonstration of enjoyment was very distracting to others.
Oh yeah.
Because she would really scream. Dude, that was another thing with the Jersey City show is we kind of had the Latina hecklers on the left side. They weren't really heckling, but they were just like kind of talking too much.
Yeah, kind of just because. Well, Wyatt does one-liners and I do a few.
Yeah, so as a one-liner comedian, like if they say something after my setup where I'm like, oh yeah, I saw my sister on Tinder, they're like, oh my God, like how did you see her? Did you swipe right? It's like, bro, it's a one-liner.
It's like, dude, it's a joke.
I have a punchline coming right now.
It's like, I get it. You want to know, but like, come on, dude. Like, because then you have to keep saying the setup over and over so that the audience understands it. And so they did that with me. That clip will probably come out pretty soon. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. But yeah.
Oh, you know what Rich Gamco told me? He told me he got them on one of his audience cameras.
Oh, perfect, actually. Okay, that's great.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because we could low-key clip it where it's like you going after the hecklers and then me if you want.
Ooh, and then the wink and everything. Like where I was like, I wasn't looking at her cleavage.
Dude, that should be a whole as a YouTube video. You guys might see that up on the YouTube soon.
Video. That should also be a reel. I think that'd be a really good reel.
That'd be a great reel.
Two comics versus the same heckler and then together. That'd be kind of fun.
Comedians versus Latina baddies.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of fun. But yeah. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, they kept interrupting punchlines, but they were they were on the nicer side. This lady, she was just kind of like at the Toronto show. She was just yelling at punch, like just like screaming out of laughter. It was really weird. But Wyatt was the one who Wyatt got the blunt end because I was kind of just ignoring her.
I got the worst part.
But yeah, he didn't. He indulged her. You shouldn't have.
Yeah, I indulged her. So the thing is, like, I thought, because I don't know if you remember, I once had this heckler that walked right up to me on stage and looked at me. You remember that guy?
Yeah.
The older guy?
Yeah.
So after that, I was like, you know what? I have to be more assertive and shit on more.
Yeah.
But so then I had Janet, the heckler from hell. And she was so bad, and I was too mean to her.
Yeah,
low key. Mean. And so I was like, I need to pull it back a bit. And now I think I'm pretty good at hecklers, but this was very new because it was a heckler who was a huge fan of us.
Yeah.
Well, so it was almost like, I don't know how to tell her to shut the fuck up, but also be like, hey, I appreciate how big a fan you are, and I don't want to lose you as a fan. But maybe you just lose them.
Yeah, I mean, I think because if the whole show is going a little bit awry and like worse because of it, then maybe. But also, it's a story for some, right? For like, I don't know. It's a tough situation there.
Dude, she literally, we'll put up this video. She was shaking her ass during some of my, I think I was doing some joke about like shaking their ass, and she literally got up, she shook her ass. At one point, she stood up, she turned around to the audience, and she goes, "Who wants to fuck me tonight?"
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to fuck her that night.
But it's just funny because it's like, man, dude, that's like if comedians were rappers with just like in their music videos, just shake ass on stage and shit. That'd be pretty cool.
I was like, dude, this is the most I'll ever feel like a rapper. I got a girl at twerk during my show.
I know, dude. You know how good a joke has to be for it. You know what? I'm on my hands
to throw
and
it
knees,
back
on my hands and knees twerking. Like, let's go. But
no, for real, dude, for real. Oh my god, what was the other thing?
Well, that's the thing.
Oh my god, that was the thing is she kept going on and on. She was doing the white girl thing where she's like, "I'm actually half Native American."
Oh yeah, she did keep saying she's half Native American. It's like nobody.
Dude, white girls.
I don't think Native Americans have blue hair. Like, I'm no offense.
She didn't have blue hair, bro. She had like a weird lesbian cut though.
Okay, I don't know. I remember her with
had a lot of piercings.
Maybe it's just.
Luke's just like remembering her even more lesbian.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I thought. I thought she had blue hair. Wow.
Bro, she had an anchor tattoo right here.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
No, she was smoking out of a pipe.
That's not a lesbian thing.
It's a sailor.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I think lesbians and sailors are two sides of the same
Yeah,
coin.
what?
Dude, I swear to God, the whitest white girls are the white girls that are half something else.
Yeah, that
because
is true.
they'll be like, I'm actually Native American. My dad is Native American.
Well, dude,
and that's the thing that kills me because it's like, yeah, dude, your dad is Native American. Like, why are you acting like you struggled that hard? It's like, yeah, but your mom's side of the family was the one that made him walk the trail with tears.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. That is, yeah, I mean, exactly, though. And it is funny because I feel like I see a lot of, like, white girls that aren't white even. Like, they're brown girls, but they're acting like white girls. I don't know why. But just that sort of, like, I'll say her name, but you can bleep it.
Oh, my God.
So I can, you know who I'm thinking of, right?
I know who exactly. She's Latina.
No, she's Indian.
Who came to the New Jersey show? You were annoyed at her for talking black.
Yes. Okay, that definitely. That 100% I was annoyed at. Because, okay, so one of Wyatt's, like, friends was making fun of me for, like, wearing, like, Vans as a teenager, right? She was like, oh, my God, you're such a 16-year-old. You're wearing Vans. And you know what? She was doing all this shit.
Luke was triggered by the ageism. I was really triggered
because it's like, dude, you're like some Latina girl. She was acting super black. Like, why didn't you dap me up on that? Like it's like, dude, you're not a black guy. Like, stop acting like this black guy. And, you're acting like I'm some, it annoyed the living shit out of me. That, oh my goodness, annoyed me so much.
Luke was mad because he couldn't hit it. That's literally why Luke Luke was like incel raging, like at anything. No.
Okay, a little bit that, but I was also pretty pissed off that she was like acting like she was like, what are you better than me? Like, okay, it annoyed me. And you can replay.
So who are you talking about just then?
Oh, I was talking about bleep this. But just
no, we're not speaking.
I know. So that's why I said bleep it. But it's just some girls like act so white girly when they're brown, and they act more white girly than regular white girls because they're trying to imitate it, and then they go overboard. I think. I don't know.
This has gotten confusing. This has gotten so confusing.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to ad break. All right, guys. Well, we have a whole bunch of tour dates coming up for the first 1/3 of the year. So
I know.
we're going to announce them. We're going to announce them while Luke holds his breath. So Luke's going to hold his breath
Wait,
until I finish all the cities.
We did not agree to that. All right. I don't want to
Yeah,
do that.
that's
what
what
the
we're
hell?
doing. That's what we're doing. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so our first date coming up is on 2-14, Feb 14th. We are in Houston, Texas. On Feb 15th, we are in Austin, Texas. And then on Feb 16th, we're going to be in Dallas, Texas. After that, in March, it's Luke's spring break. So on the 22nd of March, we're going to be in Denver. 23rd of March, we're going to be in Illinois. 24th. No, sorry, there's nothing on the 24th. 26th of March, we're in Washington, D.C. 27th of March, we are in Jersey City, New Jersey. 28th of March, we're in New York City. 29th, we're in Toronto, Canada. Then on April 18th, we're in San Diego, California. April 19th, Phoenix, Arizona. June 6th, we are in Atlanta. June 7th, we're in Charlotte.
Okay. We're not doing
How was that?
This is better. This ad better have been enjoyable.
We have new Patreon members. So shout out to Emily Page. Shout out Huba Juba.
Huba Juba.
Shout out James Bob. Shout out Viv. Shout out Leia Martin. And shout out Ben Pariso.
Oh, wow. Okay.
One of those names is
no.
not like the others.
Even Leia Martin, I think that girl goes to my school. I went to a party at
Oh
her house
my
one time.
God. Are you serious?
Yeah, I did. It was her birthday party.
Damn, bro. We got I can't say the name of the school, but we got Luke's school in the house, baby.
Dude, actually, speaking of parties, it's funny because we got to go to that rapper party in
this was such a lucky thing. So basically, these two rappers we're big fans of. They're Toronto-based rappers. Shout out to Spitty. Shout out to Lush Lightyear.
Mm-hmm.
So Lush was having a party that night, and so we went from our Toronto show. We went over to his party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Went to his party. And it was so funny seeing Luke there because it was like he had never been to a party that had like a bunch of hot women. Luke was like,
No, well, the thing was, I wouldn't say I was like that, but yeah, I was.
you
there.
were, bro.
I was
Every
just
girl, you're like,
no, I was like, dude, she's bad, bro. Because it's weird, because the age of consent is 16 in Toronto, first of all, right? And so that I was like, wow, this is crazy. But also,
dude, you're the only 16-year-old there.
I know. But also, what was I gonna say? Is I'm not used to going to these parties where they won't get shut down. They don't. They just end. Like, I've never been to a party that's like, all right, y'all, like, we're all, like, in mutual agreement that we're leaving. The cops have to come and, like, everybody get the fuck out for anybody to leave. And even then,
Low-key,
even when the cops come, people are like, I'm going to stay for, like, an hour. I want to fuck over this girl. Like, it's just fun.
Low-key, if the cops come, that's how you know the party was good, though.
That's it. That is how you know the party was good. But
Bro,
also,
if you're having a board game night with your friends and the cops show up,
oh,
that was a lit fuck. That center was a Catan. Y'all got the fucking.
Yeah, you're right. True. But also, it's like, I've never been to one, so it was super weird because I was like, I had to decide when I wanted to leave. So yeah, I knew when I wanted to leave.
Yeah, oh my God, this was so funny. Luke was like pretty drunk. He's gonna be triggered if I say he was really drunk.
No,
but you're pretty drunk,
I was not
right?
really drunk. I know that because I know what it's like to be really drunk, and I know I wasn't. I mean, all right, whatever. Continue.
Okay, you were more drunk than the rest of us.
Yeah,
okay, Luke was more drunk than the rest of us. And I remember, like, he was just sitting there on the couch like this. Like, this is how Luke decides to go home. Because I was like, hey, you want to go home? Like, consider it. Because you got a fucking 8 a.m. flight. And it's like 1:30 right now. So Luke's he sits on the couch. A good, like, 15 seconds. I just see him not move. Yeah, bro, let's get out of here. Let's get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know,
That's how it was. It was hella funny. Funny.
Yeah, I mean, no, I was pretty drunk, but it was fun. It was a fun party, dude. It was super loud.
What's the difference?
What's
the difference between a high school party and like a adult party?
Okay, well, an adult party,
you have to buy alcohol.
Yes,
it's more expensive.
That does suck. Is you have to buy alcohol. You can't just steal it
that
from others. And
sucks.
Shit. So it's like, damn, dude, that fucking sucks. And it's weird because there's like there's more of a like dance floor where people grind, like, because there's less of a dance floor at high school parties. It's more just like mingling and shit. Even though there is music, there's not like somebody like getting grinded on like as hard as like crazy shit and like crazy style grinding. There's none of that like on hand like whatever. There's also no VIP section, which we were in the VIP section, so pretty cool.
Duh.
And yeah, it's more like for publicity's sake going to this party than it is for in high school.
That's true.
Right?
That's very true.
Because people were taking
but
pictures.
it is
and
no,
shit.
but
What?
you're so right. But actually, for high school, I would argue it also is for social standing's sake.
No, true, but just being there is enough for social standing's sake. Because if you're posting on Instagram, who's gonna see
Yeah,
that
true,
other
true,
than
true,
the people
true.
that were there? Really, you're not like trying to flex on some like theater kids. Like it doesn't matter. But yeah,
You're like the orchestra kids. Like we out here. We out
dude,
here.
that's the funny part. Is this party? It's like when you grow older, right? That's when the popularity standings change. So this party was more theater kids, and the parties I usually go to are like sportsy guys.
That's so true. These are like the cool theater
the
kids.
cool
We didn't go to like NBA parties.
No,
you know?
no. So it was cool to see that because I was like, yeah, no, this is like, because everybody I was talking to was like, yeah, I'm like I do this, like, it's like, oh, wow, that's so random. Oh, also what I love is you can just go up to someone and be like, yo, bro, I fuck with your whatever. And then they're like, thanks, man, thanks. And I just feel good inside. I don't know why.
Well, see, that's why I'm saying if you go to one of these parties, you got to dress good. Because everybody's dressed good. And that's one of the ways you get approached. It's like, yo, bro, I fuck with your whatever they're wearing.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
dude, a ton of people came up to me about my golf jacket. So that was nice.
About my golf jacket?
Yeah, about my golf jacket, yes.
About my golf
Yes,
jacket?
about my golf jacket. Yeah.
About my golf
You're
jacket.
using the wrong, what's it called? Personal
Pronoun?
pronoun, yeah. But, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. And it's funny, I was actually at the party.
Do you think nowadays in elementary school when they're teaching pronouns to kids like as a part of speech, they're like, pay attention to this one.
Yeah,
This is an important one. No.
Maybe.
Okay, sorry, go on.
I mean, are you Joe Rogan now? Or is this become what's called the Rogan experience?
Dude, I think I said this before, but I feel like saying your pronouns now is so dead.
Yeah, no, it is. Nobody
Saying your
does
pronouns, if you start off saying your pronouns, it sounds like you said retard like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone's like, ooh, I don't know if you're allowed to say that.
But just saying your pronouns, it's like, all right, dude, like, really? You just have to do that to me? Because then, now I'm like, yeah, Luke.
Especially if it's not any different than like what people would expect.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
if
yeah.
it's different, dude, if your pronouns are they, them, fine. Say your piece. But if you're a girl and you're like, my pronouns are she, her, it's like, we know,
Yeah.
bro. You're wearing all pink. Okay, your hair is tied up like Ariana Grande in the high ponytail. We know your
she,
pronouns are she, her.
I don't know. But, and I actually did see
Like,
this.
you ever seen a black guy? Yo, what's up, bro? My pronouns are he, him. Like, you never see that. You know, because it's like we fucking know.
Because it's like, what are you, gay? Why'd you just say he, him? Like, what?
Yo, that would be a funny sketch to like the woke like Crip.
Yeah, oh, that's kind of funny. That's a good ass sketch, actually. It was bro. Yeah.
He's like, oh, we killed them. They're like, damn, how many people you killed? He's like, nah, just one.
Yeah, I know. That's kind
Killed
of
them.
funny.
That's so stupid. So stupid.
Yeah, no, that's actually what got me thinking. Is I actually saw something on TikTok where it was like me and my non-binary boyfriend when he asked me what pronouns to use today, but I don't know which ones I feel like yet. Which I mean, I wake up every morning. And I can't. I'm like indecisive as shit. I can't imagine if I want to choose to be a boy or a girl today. Like, I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, you wake up and you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna wear.
Yeah, I know.
Like, dude, this guy's looking at two different sides of his wardrobe. There's dresses and then there's fucking like jeans. He's like, I don't understand.
How
difficult.
can you choose that like in the morning? Like as soon as
Do
I
you know
wake up
those
out of
people-
a dead sleep, I want to be a woman. Yeah, like I don't get that. Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
That's
I'm a woman.
man.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Yo, that would be a funny comedy sketch. Maybe someone's already done this, but like treating your non-binary friend different depending on what they what they're identifying as. Like they're a girl, they're like you're like acting flirty to them. They're a guy, you're like, yo, don't touch me, bro.
Yeah, that's
It's
kind of
gay.
funny.
That's
That is
kind of funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But speaking of the party,
That's like
yeah. Sorry.
okay.
No,
Sorry, go
you
on.
can continue. I was gonna.
Wait, there was one more thing. What were you telling me about? Fuck. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. You know those people who like choose what they're gonna wear the day before and they like lay it out
Yeah.
on their like bed or whatever. Who are these people? Like, dude, if I choose something that I've tried this because you choose something the day before, then you look at it in the morning like, I'm not fucking wearing that shit.
No, I disagree. If I choose it, then I'm like, I'm just putting it on perfect. It's right there. Like I'm good.
Interesting. Are you enjoying this episode?
Blah 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 blah. Mr. Fake.
Maybe like a second episode. I get to be
Guess
Billy
what?
Mays, dude. I get to fucking
Guess
get to
what?
like infomercial this
You
shit.
get to watch this ad because we want you to subscribe to our Patreon. Thank you.
For the low price of $4.99 a month, you can have access to not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 additional episodes of Gen Xenophobic. That's right, on Patreon.
Okay,
we do a
shut up,
second
shut up,
episode
shut up.
every single week. And not only
Jesus.
that, if you subscribe in the next 10 minutes, you also get access to our
this is
tour
annoying
videos.
me.
So go check out the Patreon.
Yeah, I'll post nudes on there. But what I was gonna say is I was at that party and I saw this really hot girl and I started talking to her about Minecraft for like a bit and she was like, I'm so excited for the Minecraft movie to come out, and I was like, yes, dude.
Oh, this is Kiki.
Let's go. No, different one actually.
Oh.
I did talk to Kiki about it too, but
Sweet. So you're just going up to multiple hot girls like.
no.
Minecraft?
I don't know how. I don't actually remember how I started. Like what's called. I never can remember how I started, but yeah. And we were talking about the Minecraft movie. It was really good.
Hey, baby. Call me a creeper because I'm trying to explode on your
I'm
face.
so excited for the Minecraft movie.
Okay.
I'm so.
You didn't hear
excited.
that one?
I did.
You didn't hear
and
that joke?
I'm just gonna move past it. But I'm so excited. For Minecraft.
Hey, baby, call me a skeleton because I'm trying to shoot.
What is that? Like,
I'm like shoot your load.
no,
like,
I know, but how does that make sense with like arrows and shit? Okay, whatever. You know, you're like the kind of Minecrafter I hate that's not a virgin. Okay, that's the worst kind. So don't speak like this. What was I gonna say? But Minecraft. I'm super excited for the Minecraft movie, and I think actually it's gonna be like hit $1 billion in the box office. It's gonna be a hit.
So what makes you so excited for it?
Well, I mean, it's just like everybody's going to see it. Also, the memes on it is amazing. I mean, that's advertising nowadays.
So it's interesting that exactly. So if you want viral marketing, you need to make your product a meme, ideally before the product's even
somewhat,
out.
but it also destroys. Like Not Like Us got destroyed from meme culture. Mustard and TV Off kind of that like fucked it.
No, but it got destroyed after like being the biggest thing in
true.
the world.
True.
So yeah, once you're the biggest thing in the world, everyone will turn on you.
Yeah, but the Minecraft movie, it's because like I am Steve, like Chicken Jockey. There's another one.
Are these?
Oh, Flint and Steel. Oh, these are so funny. It's just because Jack Black is such a fucking good like actor in that sort of sense. But
He's such a meme actor.
Yeah,
Him
he
and
really
Nicolas Cage, like they were memes before memes. They were just churning out hits, bro.
seriously, but I'm so
Nick
excited.
Cage
for the
is
movie
like
to
his
come out.
face.
No, yeah, it's just like it's because this meme culture nowadays. Like literally, if you can market yourself through memes, you'll be fine. That's why I was thinking when dropping a special, I'm like, I should hit up a few guys about like making an edit of me doing, because edits also are big. And like remember that one show with the two brothers who killed people?
The Menendez brothers.
The Menendez brothers. There was a ton of edits about it, and that actor got huge because of that. And so if you make I think that's another way. So I was thinking about doing that for when we're dropping specials, but
We should do a Menendez brothers like promo video.
no, I know we should. But it's not like relevant anymore. Maybe when season 2 drops.
when you're Trust 69 right after killing your parents or something.
Are they gay? What?
I mean, there was speculation that they were super.
Oh,
together.
really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it's more just homoerotic fantasy, really. I mean.
Interesting. But yeah, so I think it's all about that kind of culture. And I mean, oh my God, like the memes for Minecraft were insanely good. And like, I'm just so excited to see the film. I'm so excited. Seriously, like I haven't been this excited to see a movie in a little bit. So they knew how to market it.
Okay. Avengers, Doomsday, and Minecraft, the movie, come out the same day. Which one are you seeing
Doomsday.
first?
Doomsday, it's like,
Okay.
let's be real here. This is like, I don't understand. How do they have the budget to get like 100 super famous actors? Like, not super, but like a lot of A-listers.
Hey, say what you were saying the other day in the Uber to me about Marvel. Say it on the podcast.
Yeah. Well, that's actually one of the new jokes I could say is my new joke. But, you know what I was thinking of? Is I think this is kind of funny. We'll go into the new joke section now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay, Luke's doing his new joke first. Holy shit.
Well, I have two, actually. Pretty good.
Okay. Whoa. Well, just wait. Save one till next week.
No, I want to use both right now.
Okay.
So the first one is like, I'll say the one Wyatt wanted me to say where it's like, dude, whenever somebody like like kids talking about like Marvel, like, dude, Marvel is in shambles right now. Like, we're fucked, is the same as when an adult is talking about like the economy is screwed. Like, we're in a recession right now. It's like the same thing. You know what I mean? Because it's like Marvel.
You said it less funny this time.
I know. But
the first time you said it was way funnier.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's like one of the things. And then the second one is I was just trying to like come up with persona premises and like throwaways. And I think this is kind of funny is, first of all, confirmation, like in Catholicism, like confirmation, the sacrament, is like the two-factor authentication to Christianity.
Oh, that's
it's also
funny.
Like
I love that.
It's like Netflix, like, are you still watching? It's like, yeah, bro, I'm still subscribed to Jesus.
So
all right,
funny.
I get it.
That's so funny.
And then the second part to that, the way I came up with that is I was reading through like old letters I got. And you know how when you're on a confirmation retreat or like a Bible retreat, they secretly ask your family members to write letters about you, right? And so I found one from Mom, and I was reading it, and I was like, this is clearly written by AI. Like, Mom, like, clearly didn't care and just typed this into AI and then sent it.
Really? You think Mom used AI?
I asked her, and she was like, yeah, no, and it was so funny. So funny to me. And I just found that funny. I was like, she really just didn't care, like, convince my son to be Catholic. Like, that's the last hope, dude. But that was mine, yeah. What's your new joke this week?
New joke this week. Well, one thing I kept doing on the tour that I kind of kept riffing, and I might as well like make it a whole thing, is they say men don't have a biological clock. Only women do. That's not true. Men have a biological clock too. It's right here, baby. You see this?
That's like a one-liner you came up with a while ago, though.
Yeah, it's not a one-liner. It's a bit.
Yeah, I know, but
it's a fucking bit.
But it was like a one-liner originally when you came up with it a long time ago.
No, that's age is just a hairline. That's the version of age is just a tightness, but for men. The point is, like, dude, as soon as your hairline, as soon as you start balding, you're like, you better settle down because you're not gonna do better.
I mean, this isn't a new joke, so I don't know if Wyatt's trying to rip off the viewers.
This is my weakest fucking. Okay, they haven't heard this. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, if you're watching us for the first time, we really appreciate that. If you're on YouTube, remember to subscribe. Remember to turn on notifications. Remember to like. The like really helps, and the comment really helps as well. Hit all the fucking buttons. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, leave a 5-star review. Somebody asked me at the show in Washington, D.C., does the 5-star review actually do anything? It does. It helps with the algorithm. This shit is all about algorithms nowadays. So yeah, leave us a 5-star review and remember to follow the show, and we will see you next Wednesday and every fucking Wednesday.
I just rolled up with the rocksters, stack breaking the block up. We don't deal with imposters, pop up. I just pulled up with a 5G, cooking up that 5G, revving like it's a robbery.